a man holding a bamboo pole teased a vicious wolf, provoking it repeatedly. Despite being challenged many times, the wild wolf only bit the bamboo pole and did not take any further action. Why do humans dare to provoke wild beasts without fear? Is there a reason the wolf could not resist the man's actions? In the small village of Stalpradshan, Uttar Pradesh, India, a loud noise broke the peace of the village. The vigilant villagers, who had long been aware of an abandoned well, noticed something unusual at the bottom. Upon closer inspection, they saw a wolf struggling and jumping inside the well. The well, which had been neglected for a long time, was located several dozen meters above the ground. The barren bottom of the well was filled with garbage and sewage. A lone wild wolf had been wandering there, desperately searching for food to sustain itself. The large amount of garbage and sewage made survival extremely difficult for the wolf, and its fur was already dirty with the filth. Yet, it remained stubbornly alive. More villagers gathered, surrounding the large well. Despite the wolf's fierceness, they decided to help the poor animal. First, they tied a thick rope into a loop and attempted to pull the wolf up. Unexpectedly, the wolf was extremely tense and kept a wary eye on the villagers. When it saw the approaching rope, the wolf recoiled in fear. It found a corner in the well large enough to hide its body and cautiously exposed its small head, remaining on guard. As a result, the rescue efforts hit a temporary standstill. The wolf's eyes gradually shifted from caution to fear, and it looked around the well with a despairing expression. Seeing the wolf's pitiful state, the villagers realized they had to speed up their rescue efforts. After several failed attempts, they called upon a man experienced in animal rescue to help. After discussing how best to assist the wolf, the man decided to descend into the well himself and lure the wolf out. The villagers brought a bamboo ladder and carefully placed it at the edge of the well. The man, using a rope around his waist, cautiously descended. Then, the villagers handed him a long bamboo pole with a thick cloth tied to one end, intending to avoid harming the wolf. The man extended the pole and teased the wolf, who, wary of the man, only bit the bamboo pole without doing anything further. The man had to continue teasing the wolf to lure it out. Meanwhile, another man held the loop in front of the wolf and adjusted the position, waiting for the right moment to rescue it. The man and the wolf faced each other like this, with the man trying to coax the wolf out with the bamboo pole. The wolf firmly held onto the pole, unwilling to let go. After a long while, the wild wolf seemed to understand the man's intentions and finally crawled out of its hiding corner. However, the wolf's strength had already been exhausted, and its body lacked the energy to move much. At this moment, the villagers, who had been waiting patiently, saw that the wolf could no longer resist and carefully placed the loop around its body before gently lifting it out of the well. Though the wolf was still fearful, it gradually calmed down upon seeing the villagers' actions. After the rescue was successfully completed, the villagers clapped and cheered in celebration. The long-enslaved wolf, having received help from the villagers, had finally regained its freedom. When the wolf emerged from the well and saw the friendly villagers, its eyes no longer reflected the anxiety it had felt when it fell into the well or the fear it had experienced when tangled in the bamboo pole. Now, the wolf understood that it was safe and free, and it lay comfortably on the ground, gazing around at the villagers with its large, bean-shaped eyes. After rescuing the wolf, the man rested for a while before beginning to untie the ropes from its body. The wolf, having been confined for so long, became excited and started walking around, shaking off the filthy water from its fur. It then joyfully trotted off towards the forest with light steps. The villagers, watching the wolf disappear into the distance, clapped joyfully and celebrated. The wolf, no longer afraid or anxious, dashed into the forest and lived freely once again. All life should be respected and cherished. The successful rescue and the courageous man were deeply appreciated by the villagers, who celebrated this victory together. Though wolves can be vicious and cruel, they are lives that deserve to be saved when in danger. The relationship between humans and wild animals should be harmonious, with respect for precious life and an approach of kindness and consideration. We should respect life, care for animals, and work together to build a beautiful natural environment. This rescue not only saved the wild wolf's life but also raised awareness about the living conditions of wild animals. The villagers, never giving up hope, descended into the well themselves to help the wolf. Even though the wolf was aggressive, they did not abandon it, and with goodwill, they saved its life. We should respect this courage and determination, and by better understanding wild animals, we can create a harmonious natural environment. Thank you for watching until the end. Please feel free to leave a comment. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe to the channel and leave a like. See you in the next video.